Hi, Burn Fam. How are you? My name is Gail. Welcome to your 60-minute Flex and Flow. This workout, you're going to be flexing and you will be flowing. This is for anyone that's taken the boot camp classes. If you take yoga and you want a little something just to kind of get a little bit stronger, find that strength as well as that length. All right, everyone, what you're going to need is you're going to need a mat, a bunch of different free weights, perhaps something light, something heavy. 2 blocks are helpful. If you sweat like me, you need a towel and a water bottle. Let's get started to get your work out to work in. You're gonna start at the top of the mat, feet are together. Let's sweep the arms up, breathe in. Palms meeting at the top, exhale, hands to heart center, open up the arms, Tadasana, mountain pose. We're just focusing on breath here. Breathe in. And exhale out. Good. Let's do that again. One more. Breathe in. And exhale it out. Good. All right. From here, raise the arms up. Breathe in. And then from here, you're going to dive forward. Your hands can be at your shins. Soften the knees. Inhale, half lift of the spine, flat back. Exhale, fold all the way down. Press into your feet. Sweep the arms up. Breathe in. And exhale, dive forward. Let's do that again. Inhale, half lift of the spine, flat back. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms up. Breathe in. Palms meeting at the top. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Maybe open up the arms. Palms are facing forward. Close your eyes. And perhaps set an intention for class. So intention setting is like that big hype up that athletes do before the big game. What do you want to accomplish on the mat? How do you want to feel when you step off the mat? Think about that for a second. Focus on your breath. From here, slowly open up your eyes, roll those shoulders out of the ears. We're gonna go with some warm-up squats. So legs are about hip width apart or a little bit wider if you prefer. Shoulders are out of the ears and you're gonna slowly come down in 3, 2, 1, stand up nice and tall, and 3, 2, 1, broaden the chest. Pretend there's a chair behind you. You're lightly tapping that booty onto the chair. As you come up, pretend someone's trying to take a measurement of your height. Down, 2, 1, and up and down, 2, 1. Here we go, 8 singles, 8, breathing 7, and 6, and 5, chest is tall and proud, 4, breathing 3, and 2, last one, hold it at the bottom. You can keep the hands in front of the chest. If the shoulders feel okay, reach the arms overhead, perhaps biceps right next to the ears. Hold it here for 8, 7, 6. Are we breathing? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into your feet, come up to stand. Maybe shake everything out. I'm getting a little bit warmer, hope you are too. From here, we're going back into that squat, we're adding a back lunge. So come into your squat, and then step the leg back, keep the chest tall and lifted, find your balance here. Take it back to center, find a squat, other side. Doesn't matter which leg you step out first, because we're doing both sides. Make sure you're breathing. Take notice of what the body feels like. Maybe we're tight in the hip flexors. A lot of us spend a lot of time sitting. So take this opportunity, there goes that balance. I knew that was gonna happen. To see what side maybe you feel more balanced on, right side or left. Creating some warmth in the legs. Make sure you even out both sides, and then meet me at the top of the mat. Let's bring the feet together, sweep the arms up, breathe in. And then from here, just open up the heart, little cactus arms, getting into the shoulders, slowing that heart rate down. Good. And then maybe one more. And then bring the arms by your sides, palms facing forward, close your eyes. Find your breath. Slow it down. Go back to that intention. How do you want to feel when you step off the mat? A little bit stronger, longer, taller, maybe a little sweatier. your workout. Do what feels good for you. All right, roll those shoulders out of the ears, shake the legs out. Let's get to work. From here, you're gonna grab onto your free weights. I'm gonna go for my medium to heavy ones. We're gonna go into a hammer curl with squat. So legs hip width apart, shoulders out of the ears, palms are by your sides, and you're gonna slowly come down. 3, 2, 1. Stand up nice and tall, down. 2, 1, broaden the chest. Now, as you do this, because now that you've added some load, there's a tendency when you come up to kind of just come halfway up. Make sure you use full range of motion. And 3, 2, 1, changing count from here. Down for 2, hold. Halfway up, all the way down, all the way up, broaden the chest. Down for 2, hold. Halfway up for 2, hold. Down, all the way up. Are you still with me? Hang in there. Down for 2, hold. Halfway up for 2, hold. All the way down, all the way up. One more. Down for 2, hold. Halfway up for 2. All the way down for 2. All the way up. Last 3 and 3 counts. Down 3, 2, 1. Stand up nice and tall. 2, 2, 1. Broaden the chest. Last one. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Good. Shake those legs out. Roll those shoulders out of the ears. All right, legs hip width apart. From here, roll the shoulders back and down, hinge at the hips. We're going with bent over underhanded rows. So flip the palms so that they face away from you. Bring them slightly forward to the chest. Engage those upper back muscles. Draw the elbows back. 3, 2, 1. Lengthen the arms. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're breathing. So as you do this, just be mindful. Make sure the wrists don't bend forward. Maybe let those weights touch the underside of your rib cage. Pretend there's a pencil between the shoulder blades. Squeeze into that pencil. All right. We're going with 8 singles here. Press it back. 8 and 7 and 6. Abs pulled in. 5. Stay with me. 4 and 3. Breathing. 2 and 1. Good. Press into the feet. Roll those shoulders out of the ears. Shake those legs out. Let's bring those weights back down to the floor. Let's find our breathing. Bring the feet together. Sweep the arms up. Breathe in. And let's find those cactus arms. Just to kind of slow the heart rate down. If you like, close your eyes. If it feels a little wobbly with the eyes closed, keep them open or maybe half shut. Good. Focus inward. Take inventory of how you feel. All right. And then arms by your sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. From here, let's sweep the arms up. Breathe in. And exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift of the spine, flat back. Exhale and fold. From here, you're gonna step your legs back into downward facing dog. So let's organize ourselves here. Okay, a lot of times we have really tight shoulders and hips, and this pose can be sort of tricky to get into or get comfortable in. So while you're here, bend the knees as much as you need to. The heels, it's not totally important for the heels to touch the mat. There's a tendency for the elbows to splay out. Pull them in, almost as if your hands were unscrewing a jar. Now, press your belly button into your spine. Your gaze, we call that drishti. That's either gonna be at your top of your knees, your belly button, or the tip of your nose. While you're here, maybe lift the right heel up. Good, getting that stretch in the hips. And then switch the other side. And then switch. And then switch. And then if it's available, press both heels down, sticking that booty high in the air. Open up those fingertips. From here, you're gonna inhale. As you exhale, come into a plank. Right? So make sure that the hips don't drop, the booty doesn't pop up, your body's like a surfboard, nice and strong. From here, bring the booty up, inhale. Exhale, come into your plank. Good. 2 more. Inhale, bring the booty up. Exhale, come into your plank. One more and we change it up. Bring that booty up. From here, you're gonna inhale. As you exhale, shift the body forward in that plank. Bring that right knee, press that belly button into your spine, pull into your abdominals to bring that foot between the hands. All right, you're gonna take that back heel, you're gonna pull it in, so that glue that back heel down to the floor. From here, keep a bend in the front knee, you're gonna raise the arms up, warrior one. Square the shoulders and the hips to face forward. Find your breath here. Good. And then from here, you're gonna open up, warrior two. Now, here's the thing. This knee wants to go rogue. It's gonna wanna turn in. Make sure you turn it out. So before you start moving anywhere else, check in on this front knee. Make sure it's pointing straight ahead. Maybe check in on your arms, really lengthen through the fingertips. Pretend like your body's between two plates of glass. From here, inhale, lengthen that front knee. Exhale, rebend it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Hold it here, stay. Good. From here, cartwheel the hands down. Lift that back heel up. Sweep the leg back. You're into a plank position. From here, you're going to bring your knees down, your chest down, your chin down. Slide through. Baby cobra. Make sure the shoulders aren't kissing up and turning into earrings. Pull those shoulders away from the ears. From here, you can push back into child's pose. This is baseline at any point in our practice today. If you need to take a breather, if you need to kind of just sit, find your breath again, child's pose, right here. From child's pose, tuck the toes underneath you so that you're on the balls of the feet. Push into the palms, lengthen the legs, downward facing dog. What we do on one side, we always have to make sure we do it on the other side. Inhale. As you exhale, come into your plank. Inhale, lift the booty up. Exhale, come into your plank. Try not to sink into those shoulders. So nice and strong. Come into that plank. Good, one more. And then from here, bring that left knee into the chest, maybe pike the hips up to create space and hop that foot forward. Turn that back heel in. Keep a bend in that front knee, raise the arms up. Warrior one. Make sure those shoulders aren't kissing up into the ears, pull them down. When you're in your warrior one, reset everything. From here, open up, warrior two. What's going on with that front knee? Check in, organize, energy through those fingertips. Pretend like you're trying to spread open the mat. Good. From here, inhale, lengthen that front knee. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. All right, cartwheel the hands down. Sweep that leg back. Shift forward. Bring the knees down. Bring the chest down. Chin. Baby cobra. Maybe take it into child's pose. Or tuck the toes underneath you on the balls of the feet. Lengthen the legs, downward facing dog. This is where we meet. Hold it here, stay. Check in on your breath. Everyone, inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Again, inhale. And exhale. From here, you're going to slowly walk your feet to the top of the mat. I'm going to grab my towel. Take a little blot break. And then from here, feet together. Inhale, half lift of the spine. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms up. Palms meeting at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Open up the arms, Tadasana, mountain pose. Hold it here. Find your breath. Usually in this position, this is when everyone starts fidgeting with clothing, with hair. Let it be. Just be. You're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly how you need to look. Embrace the feeling of that beating heart. Embrace the feeling of that sweat running down your forehead. or in my case, down the tip of your nose. All right, from here, bring the arms up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center, open up those arms again. And then from here, we're transitioning into our next move. All right, so from here, you're gonna open up the legs, actually open up a little wider and turn the toes out. Roll the shoulders out of the ears, flip the palms so that they face forward, and you're gonna come into a deep squat. All right, so as if you were sliding down a wall. So while you're here, I know we get really tight hips, so maybe take your elbows, press them into the inner thighs, and then just open it up. If you're like, Gail, my hips are just way too tight, take a load off. Take one of your blocks, place it underneath the booty, boom, okay? Maybe stay right here. If you don't have that block underneath you, right, maybe kind of lubricate at the hips a little bit. If you like, maybe stomp the feet. See if that feels good. And then find some stillness. Open up the heart, keep the chest lifted, eyes are forward. And then maybe you bring that right hand down. And then maybe you reach that left arm up. Good. So as you reach that arm up, that right elbow is opening up that right hip. And then bring that hand down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Notice how this is also getting into your ankle flexibility, stability, strength. And then bring those hands down. Flip the palms so that they face up. Press into your feet. And then from here, slowly rise up. Ooh, hello, inner thighs. Roll the shoulders out of the ears. Shake the legs out. Okay, from here, we're gonna go into a deadlift with a goblet squat. I like a heavier weight. Your workout, you choose what works for you. So from here, you're gonna hold on to the top part of one side of the weight. Okay, legs are hip width apart, shoulders out of the ears. You're gonna shift your hips back. Good, holding it here, breathe, inhale. As you exhale, catch the weight. So they're right at the heels of your hands, and then you're gonna turn the toes out, pretend like you're sliding down that wall. And then come up, bring the weight down, come into your hinge, and turn the toes out, catch the weight, come into your little squat here. So if this is too much, if you're like, Gail, my hips are not gonna be able to take that, it's fine. Then just go into your deadlift. Take your time, okay? Your workout. Hopefully this is not just the only time you'll be doing this, so feel free to maybe the next time, maybe your hips are a little bit looser, and then we can try with that goblet squat. Good. Let's maybe go 4 more. 3 more. I'm talking seconds, not reps here. 2 more. Good. And 1 more. All right. And then from here, just place that weight down, or actually place that weight right in front of you. It's waiting there. And then from here, you're gonna lift the booty up. Let the chest go. Slowly bring those feet in, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Inhale, half lift of the spine. Exhale, fold all the way down. Sweep the arms up. Breathe in. And let's come into those little cactus arms again. Finding the breath, checking in on the body. All right, sweep the arms up, breathe in, and dive forward. Inhale, half lift of the spine. Exhale, fold all the way down. From here, you're gonna step the legs back. Inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna hop that right foot forward. Turn in that back heel. Grab onto your lighter weights. Keep a bend in the front knee. You're gonna come into your warrior 2. All right, so organize. Make sure that knee doesn't turn in. Shoulders out of the ears, really lengthen through the arms. From here, you're gonna inhale, lift the arms, hands meeting at the top, lengthen the leg. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Hold it here. Flip that front palm so that it faces up. Reach forward, hinge forward, and reverse that warrior. Breathe. Can you bend that front knee just a little bit deeper? From here, come back into your warrior two. Bring that forearm to the top of the thigh. Reach that back arm to the front of the mat. Nice diagonal line from that middle knuckle to the edge of your left foot. From here, you can stay right here, a little bit more sensation. Inhale, bend the elbow, and exhale, lengthen. Inhale, bend, and exhale, lengthen. Make sure we're not sinking into this right shoulder. Exhale, lengthen. One more, inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Reset, come back into your warrior two. Good. Slowly cartwheel the hands down. Place those weights to the outside of the mat. Hands framing the foot, lift the back heel, sweep the leg back. You can go knees, chest, chin. If it feels okay, shift the body forward. Yogi push-ups, bend the elbows, tight by your sides. Inhale, lift the chest, strong thighs. Child's pose or downward facing dog. Hold it here, catch your breath. If you're in child's pose, meet us in downward facing dog. From here, you're gonna take that right foot, you're gonna bring it forward to the mat, spiral that back heel in, grab onto those light weights. From here, open up the arms, find your warrior two. What we did on the other side, we'll do on this side as well. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Now, do you have to hold on to the weights? No, if at any point they get too heavy, ditch them gently. And one more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Hold it here. Flip that front palm so that it faces forward. Reach forward, hinge forward. Find your reverse warrior. Can you bend that front knee a little bit deeper? Come back into your warrior two. Bring that forearm down to the top of the thigh. Reach that back arm straight up. Maybe bicep right next to the ear. Maybe spiral the shoulder open a little bit more. From here, inhale, bend the elbow. Exhale, lengthen it. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen long. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. One more, inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Stay strong. Can you lengthen just a little bit more? From here, come back into your warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Place those weights gently off to the side. Turn the back heel so that it faces up. Sweep the leg back. Choose your flow option. We meet in downward facing dog. Turn those elbows in. Shift those hips up to the ceiling. Breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. And exhale. From here, lift the heels. Eyes half lifted. You can walk, stomp, or jump your feet to the top of the mat. I'm gonna go for a little walk here, and then while I'm here, I'm gonna take another little face blot, not bloat. We don't want to be bloated. From here, inhale, half lift of the spine. Exhale, fold all the way down. The things that come out of your mouth sometimes. Inhale, and then let's find those cactus arms. Good. Whew. Am I the only one sweating? Tell me you're sweating, right? Most people say they're like, yeah, when they sweat, they shine, they glow. No, not me. I look like I stepped out of a shower. That's okay. I own that. From here, sweep the arms up, breathe in, and dive forward. Good. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms back up. Hands meeting at the top. Hands to heart center. Open up the arms. Tadasana, mountain pose. Maybe close your eyes. Reset. Where are you? Where's your mind? Are you here? Or are you starting to let the mental chatter take over. Put that stuff off to the side. This is your safe space. This is where you get stronger, not just physically, but mentally as well. Find it. Good. From here, slowly open up the eyes. Roll those shoulders out of the ears. If you like, shake the legs out. All right. From here, you're at the top of the mat. You're going to inhale, and then I'm going to take it over to the right side. Just take it over to the right side. You're here, and then you're going to bend the back knee, shifting the hips back, and then switch to the other side. So if you've taken burn classes before, and I know you have these side classes, this is our baseline. Work that booty. Notice how my back is flat. I'm not up here arching the back. Your abs are pulled in, sticking that booty back. Good. Let's maybe pick up the pace here. Let's go 4. You can have your hands at the hip crease. 3, hip crease. 2, 1, bend that back knee. From here, push off that back leg so you can come to the top of the mat. What we do on one side, we're gonna do to the other. So let's go to that left side. So from here, step that foot back. Good. And then this time, as you bend that back knee, maybe reach the hand straight down. So it's right in line with that shoulder. And then switch to the other side. And switch to the other side. And switch to the other side. There is a method to my madness, folks. Let's go 4 more. And 3 more. And 2 more. And then 1 more. Shift the weight to that back heel. Inhale. Exhale. Take it to the front of the mat. Shake those legs out. Okay. Here we go. Our friend. Grab onto that weight. You can grab lighter if you like, or no weights at all. Taking it back over to that right side. From here, bend that back knee. And then keep it right at center. You're going to switch the weight to the other hand. And switch. And switch. Shift your hips back. Your abs are pulled in. Think about staying long through the crown of the head. Let's go 4 more. And 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more. And then shift the weight to the back foot. Inhale. Exhale. Press off to the back foot so that you're back at the top of the mat. If you like, shake it out. Do the same thing on the other side. Inhale. As you exhale, bend that back knee. If your weight is in the back hand, switch it to the front hand. From here, changing it up. Back row, switch hands. Back row, switch hands. So as you do this, make sure that shoulder isn't jutting up into the ear. Your back is flat. Pretend like you're pulling something from the ground, and it's right in front of the chest. Let's go 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. That back knee is bent. Inhale. Exhale. Step forward to the mat. Beautiful. Place that weight down. I'm going to dab, dab, dab. Okay. And then from here, let's check in again. Let's bring those feet together. Let's find those cactus arms. So if you spend a lot of time hunched over a computer, your shoulders are tight, neck is tight, back is tight. I find myself doing a lot of these just to kind of release any kind of tension in the shoulders, to find more opening of the chest. All right. Bring the arms by your sides, palms are facing forward. If you like, close your eyes and check in on the body. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, open your mouth. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Slowly open up your eyes. Are you ready to flow? Just say yes. From here, sweep the arms up, breathe in. As you exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift of the spine, flat back. Exhale, fold. From here, you can step your feet back. You can jump your feet back. If you do that, make sure you bend your elbows. Find your preferred flow. Let's meet in downward facing dog. From here, you're going to step that right foot forward, turn the back heel in, weights or no weights, your light ones. Open up, warrior 2. Check in on that front foot. Inhale, Lengthen the arms, let those weights kiss at the top. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Hold it here. Flip that palm so that it faces up. Reach forward, hinge forward. Reverse your warrior. Maybe bend that front knee a little bit deeper. Maybe lengthen that back leg a little bit more. From here, come into your warrior two. Bring that forearm to the top of that thigh, and then reach the arm overhead, perhaps bicep right next to the ear. Maybe you can spiral the shoulder open a little bit more. Inhale, really lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Let's come back into our warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Place the weights to the side. Lift that back heel. Step the leg back. Choose your option. Open up the chest. Maybe take child's pose. And then whenever you're ready, let's come into downward facing dog. From here, step the left foot forward, turn the heel in, grab onto those light weights, open up, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen the arms, lengthen the leg. Exhale, rebend. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, lengthen. Are you guys all with me? Exhale, rebend. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend. Flip that hand so that it faces forward. Reach forward, hinge forward. Open it up. Reverse that warrior. Bend that front knee a little bit deeper. Come through warrior two. Bring that forearm to the top of the thigh. Reach that right arm straight up. Left shoulder out of the ear. From here, bend the elbow. And then lengthen. If you don't want to bend the elbow, just keep the arm lengthened and work on the lengthening. Bend the elbow and lengthen. One more bend and lengthen. Come into your warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Hands to frame the foot. Spiral that back heel so that it's up. And then from here, choose your flow. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Take a little breather here, stay. Notice what your breath is like. Can you pull those shoulders out of the ears? Can you reach the fingertips forward a little bit more? Maybe take one more breath here, filling in the back of the lungs, the side of the hips. Can you bring those shoulders further away from the ears? And then from here, when you're ready, tuck the toes underneath you so that you're on the balls of the feet. Push into the palms, lengthen those legs. From here, walk, step, or jump your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift of the spine. Exhale, fold all the way down. Sweep the arms up. Palms meeting at the top. Hands to heart center. Open up the arms. Tadasana, mountain pose. Maybe keep your eyes closed. Take in a couple of more breaths. Go back to that intention. Everything you need is right here. Everything you have, everything you need is everything you have. Don't let your mind wander into something that might be unattainable. Instead of thinking of what you can't do, think of what you can do and own it. From here, let's sweep the arms up. Breathe in and open up those arms. Good. Roll those shoulders out of the ears. We've got that weight waiting for us at the front of the mat. So from here, you're gonna take that weight, place it lengthwise. Legs are about hip width apart. We're gonna go with a clean and press. So from here, you're kind of hinging down. Right hand reaches for the weight. Now, from here, you're gonna rack the weight, clean it up. You're in a rack position, so you wanna make sure that the arm is close to the body. If you need to make room for boobage or belly, all right, just make sure that the elbow doesn't splay out. From here, you're staying into your squat, pressing into your feet, lifting that weight straight up. Come back into a little squat, safely unload, switch sides, clean, press it up. Good. And this is not meant to be fast. Depending on how heavy the weight is, you might slow it down. You might need a little bit of momentum in order to press the weight straight up. If you're telling me again, Gail, my hips are not gonna wanna do that, that's fine. Then from here, just hold the weight in front of the chest, come into a squat, and an overhead press. I'll take this. If you don't wanna lift the arms overhead, then just come into your squat. You can do air squats too. It's all good as long as you're moving. All right, let's go one more. All right, and then from here, let's place that weight, place it back down, and then let's bring the feet together, sweep the arms up, and let's find those cactus arms again, just to slow the heart rate down, and find your breath. All right, from here, sweep the arms up, breathe in. Palms kissing at the top, exhale. Fold forward, inhale, half lift of the spine, exhale, fold. And then from here, you're gonna bring those arms back up again, hands to heart center. Open up the arms, Tadasana, mountain pose. All right, now we're gonna go with a standing balance challenge. Shake the legs out. Always kind of have to shake it out, reset. We're gonna go into tree pose. So from here, I like to start off, all right, just hugging that knee into the chest, see what it feels like. And then maybe open up the hip, because that's what we're gonna be doing. And then bring the foot down, start from the ground up, literally root to rise. So placing all the weight into that left foot, you're gonna lift the right heel, open it up, and then option one, place that heel right on the inside of your ankle. That's all good. Option two, slowly slide that foot up, place it on the the outside of your calf. You wanna stay away from the knee. Option three, let's see what this is gonna be like for me on this side. Place it on the inside of your thigh, and it's slipping. So I'm gonna stay right here just so I can talk and show you what's going on. So you wanna think about pressing that standing supporting leg down, opening up the hip. You can bring your hands to heart center wherever you're at. Hold it here and stay. Find something in front of you, preferably something that's not moving. That's your focus. Breathe. If it feels okay, maybe you extend your branches a little bit. Whenever you bring your arms away from that center of gravity, it's your center of gravity, right? It may mess around with your balance. If you want to challenge your balance a little bit more, maybe you let your branches sway a little bit. If we're a little bit wobbly, that's okay. We're playing here. Play and explore. Life is too serious. Playing makes things more fun. All right, and then when you're ready, bring those hands back to heart center. And then hug that knee into the chest. And then slowly bring the foot down, shake the legs out. All right, one side always feels different from the other side, so let's see how we do on this side. From here, you're gonna hug that left knee into the chest, and then maybe open up the hip. Good. Make sure this right hip doesn't start veering off to the side. Hips and shoulders are square to face forward. And then run through your options. I like to kind of run through the options, that way I know, all right, if I'm in a bind, I know where I can go without just completely falling over and getting lost. All right, maybe bring those hands to heart center. Maybe reach the arms up. Maybe let those branches sway. Nice. And then bring the hands back to heart center. Slowly bring that knee forward. Bring it down. Ooh, shake everything out. All right, feet together. Sweep the arms up, breathe in. And dive forward fold. Inhale, half lift of the spine. Exhale, fold. From here, you're gonna sit your hips back. You're gonna reach the arms up, squeeze those inner thighs. You're in a chair pose here. Breathe. If you like, you can bring the hands to heart center. Remember what I said about bringing your limbs away from your center of gravity, because we're gonna find and play with some balance here. So from here, maybe lift the right heel and then lower. Lift the left heel and then lower. You know where I'm going with this, right? Right heel and lower. Left heel and lower. Let's play. Maybe float both heels up and lower both heels down. Hello, ankles. Float the heels up. Hello, calves. And then float the heels down. One more, float the heels up. Maybe you find a balance here. Shoulders out of the ears. Maybe you reach those arms overhead again. Hold it here. 4, 3, 2, 1. You've got it. Press those heels down. Stand up nice and tall. Ooh, shake it all out. Bring those feet together. Sweep the arms up. And then come back into that chair pose. We are transitioning, my friends. So hold it here. Bring your butt as close as you can to the heels. You're halfway down. And then slowly rest on the booty, as graceful as you want it to be. From here, you're sliding the hands up your thighs, thumbs on top, flare the elbows out, lift the chest. You're coming into Navasana boat pose. All right, so use your hands, press the back of your thighs into your hands. Keep that chest lifted, make sure we're not sinking. From here, you can always hold on behind the thighs, or you let go. Let's get some core work in. From here, you're gonna slide the hands down your thighs. Good little hollow body here. Exhale, slide the hands back up the thighs. If you feel okay, if you feel strong, maybe no hands. And lift tall. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift, open up that heart. One more, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, lift. Hold back behind the thighs, flare the elbows out. Use your biceps to help you. Think of a ruler across your chest. And then breathe. We're gonna go for a hold. So you can either stay right here, holding on. Maybe you let go. Maybe you're holding on. Maybe you play. Maybe you lengthen the legs. Squeeze those inner thighs. Maybe you let go. Wherever you're at, own it. Hold it here for 8, 7. You've got this. 6, 5. I'm right here with you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold on behind the thighs. Bend the knees. Slowly lift the chest. Beautiful. All right. And then from here, you're gonna grab onto that weight that's at the top of your mat. You're just gonna place it to your side. Hands are in front of you. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly control your descent down. 8, 7, 6. Take your time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the arms up and over the head. Bring the arms down. And then from here, let's kind of organize. I'm just gonna fix my mag pack here so I don't crush it. And you're gonna grab onto that heavy weight. The legs are about hip width apart. Press into your big toes so the knees don't splay out. You're bringing the weight straight up to the ceiling. So the wrists are in line with the elbows. Elbows are in line with the shoulders. We're gonna take a couple of skull crushers here. So I want you to pretend like you're squeezing into a little beach ball. Try not to let the elbows flare out. You're gonna slowly bring that weight as close as you can to your forehead. Please do not let it hit your forehead. And then as you exhale, you're pressing the weight straight up. Find that full range of motion. Make sure you're lengthening the arm. Inhale, slowly lower. Exhale, lengthen. Slowly lower. Press it away, lengthen. So as you do this, it's really easy to kind of get caught up in it, especially if you have a heavy load in front of you, to bring the elbows forward, all right? You want to almost as if you had someone here and you're bending at the elbows, kind of like your hinge, right? So you're hinging at the elbow, keeping the elbows together, not letting them splay out. Good. See if we can go 2 or 3 more. Just say yes. Good. Really lengthen at the top, full range, right? Full range. Let's get out of that T-Rex bent elbow position. Good. And then one more inhale. And exhale, lengthen. Beautiful. Softly bend the elbows, gently place that weight off to the side. From here, hands are down by your side, shoulders are out of the ears. All right, now I want you to ground your feet to the floor. Think about pressing into those big toes. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly roll the hips up, tilting up pubic bone, glutes, lower spine, middle spine. Hold it here and stay. And reset the body. See what this feels like. Remember, we spend a lot of time hunched over that computer. This is the complete opposite of that. So find a little bit more space in the front side of your body here. All right, again, press into those big toes so those knees don't go flaring out to the side. Invite the inner thighs to the little booty party here. From here, you're going to inhale, slowly lower as low as you can without touching the mat. Exhale, press the hips up. Inhale, slowly hover. Exhale, press the hips up. Inhale, slowly hover. Exhale, press the hips up. Inhale, slowly hover. Exhale, press the hips up. One more, then we change. Inhale, slowly hover. Exhale, press those hips up. And then from here, 10 singles, 10, press it up, 9, press it up, 8, press it up, 7, press it up, 6, and 5. Breathing 4, squeeze the booty at the top, 3, and 2, keep that collarbone wide, 1, press it up and hold it here. Soften the throat, massage the spine down, come back into your neutral, reset. All right, hold it here. All right, from here, you're gonna inhale. As you exhale, press into your feet, slowly roll those hips up. Make that feel good. Lower spine, middle spine, hold it here and pause. So if this is enough for you, what we did just now, stay there. A little bit more sensation. Press into the right foot. Bring the left leg to tabletop position. Make sure those hips stay even. Inhale, slowly hover. Exhale, press those hips up. Inhale, slowly hover. Exhale, press those hips up. You want a little bit more sensation, press firmly into the big toe of that right foot. Inhale, slowly hover. Exhale, press those hips up. Hello, inner thighs. Inhale, slowly hover. Exhale, press the hips up. 10 singles. 10, press it up. 9, press it up. 8, and 7, and 6. Press hard into that bottom foot. 5, and 4. You've got this. 3, almost done with this one. 2, 1, press the hips up, hold it there. Slowly bring the foot down, toe ball, heel. Check in on the body, make sure those hips are still lifted. Little breather, soften the throat, massage the spine down. Come back into your neutral. Reset, shoulders out of the ears. Make sure they're not turning into earrings here. Press into the palms, press into those feet. Inhale. Exhale, slowly roll those hips up, tilting up pubic bone, glutes, lower spine, middle spine. Hold it here and stay. Press firmly into that left foot, especially that big toe. And then let's bring the right leg to tabletop. Keep that booty lifted. Inhale, slowly hover as low as you can to the mat without letting it touch. Exhale, press the hips up. Inhale, slowly hover. Exhale, press the hips up. How are we doing? Inhale, slowly hover. Exhale, press the hips up. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale, slowly hover. Exhale, press the hips up. 10 singles. 10. Press it up. 9. Press it up. 8. And 7, hang in there. 6, you're in the home stretch. 5, and 4, and 3, make sure you're breathing. 2, and 1, press it up, hold it there. Slowly bring that foot down, toe ball, heel, booty still lifted. Yes, say yes. Say yes. Did you say yes? Yes, good. All right, soften the throat, massage the spine down. Come back into that neutral. From here, let's bring the knees together. Toe ball, heel your feet so that they're touching the sides of the mat. And then maybe windshield wipe the legs back and forth. Slow the heart rate down. Come back to your breath. Good. And then from here, stretch out the arms, stretch out the legs, nice little stretch of the body. We never stretch enough. I have you captive here. Take advantage of this. And then from here, you're gonna hug that right knee into the chest. Feel free to stay right here. This is good. You're getting the stretch of the hamstring, getting the stretch of the front side of the body. A little bit more sensation. Come into a half happy baby pose. So you're gonna bend the knee, flex the foot, holding onto either the outside of the ankle or the outside of the bottom of that foot and pull down. Your elbow is on the inside of the thigh. The foot is flat, almost as if you can place a book there. Now, if our hips are tight, this left hip is gonna wanna roll over. So take your left hand, place it on the front of that hip, press it down to keep you honest. Hold it here and stay. Checking in on your breath, checking in on what feels tight. Notice when you feel that catch in your breath, that's where the tightness lives. So maybe see if you can slow your breathing down and find a little bit more space. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, hug that knee into the chest. Bring that right arm out to the side. Keep that right shoulder down. Take that left hand, place it on the outside of the right thigh. Inhale. As you exhale, gently bring that leg across the body. Hold it here, stay. And don't feel like you have to pull on anything, so try not to kind of force the leg down. It doesn't have to touch the floor. What I would be more concerned about is making sure the shoulders are down. Because if that right shoulder's popping up, that's gonna hurt. So again, maybe close your eyes, breathe in through those shoulders, breathe in through the whole side body here, the hips underneath the armpits. Good. Take 2 more breaths, inhale. Exhale, let everything go. And then slowly come back to center. One more hug of that knee. And then gently switch sides. Good. Hugging that left knee into the chest. Maybe stay right here. This is fine. This is well and good. A little bit more sensation. Find that half happy baby on that left side. Maybe you take that right hand, place it on top of the hip to keep you honest. You'll notice one side feels tighter than the other. That is totally normal. Make sure you're breathing. If we're not breathing in our stretches, that's stress. And we have enough stress in our day-to-day. This is your sanctuary. Release that stress. Find that stretch. And then from here, hug that knee into the chest. Bring that left arm out to the side. Take that right hand, place it on the outside of that left thigh. Inhale. As you exhale, gently bring that leg across the body. Ooh, I'm feeling it in the shoulder. So yeah, one side will definitely feel tighter than the other. Find a little bit more breath and space underneath the armpit, the outside of that hip. Think about pulling your belly button into your spine so that the rib cage doesn't flare out. Take maybe 1 or 2 more breaths here. And then gently bring it back to center. Hug that knee into the chest. Bring the opposite knee into the chest. Inhale, exhale, lift the head and shoulders off the mat. Hug both knees, maybe gently rock side to side. And then lower the head and shoulders down. And then from here, if you have your block handy, maybe take that block. I'm gonna take my foot to kind of find it. We're going to take a restorative shoulder stance. So you're gonna take your block, okay? And then you're gonna place it on the flat edge, and you're gonna find that little sweet spot between the tailbone and your low back, so right on your sacrum. Plant the palms down, shoulders are out of the ears. Maybe this is enough, keeping the feet down. A little bit more sensation. Again, take a load off. Bring one leg straight up to the ceiling. Bring the opposite leg straight up to the ceiling. Hold it here, stay. Find your breath. Let everything go. Maybe close your eyes while you're here. What do you notice? Maybe you feel the blood start kind of rushing down from your feet, right? We're on our feet a lot. Maybe this feels really good. Maybe with your eyes shut, you notice the gentle swaying of your legs. Maybe they are swaying, right? Our body does that. Maybe you feel some tension. Breathe in, release that tension, let it go. It has no business here. Let's take two more really good breaths. And then with the eyes half shut, you can gently flutter them open. You're gonna bend one knee down. Slowly bring that foot down to the earth. Bend the opposite knee down. Bring that foot down as well. Press into your feet. Slowly lift your hips up. Slide that block away from you. Place it down by your side. And then maybe close your eyes. And then we're going to settle in to Shavasana. Bring your legs about at least mat width apart if that feels good. If it feels better to bring the legs in, do so. Take up as much space as you need, as much space as you have. If it feels okay, flip the palms so that they face up and bring them away from the body. If there is anything in your way, remove it so your hands aren't touching blocks or weights or towels. If your hair is in a ponytail, maybe remove the ponytail. If you have glasses on, maybe remove the glasses so there's nothing pressing on the bridge of your nose. Let the legs go. So if the toes splay out, let them. Close your eyes. Come back to your breath. Think about that intention you set in the beginning of class. While you feel gravity taking over, let the weight of the world slowly seep away from the body. Feel grounded here and well taken care of. Soften the jaw. Get the tongue off the roof of the mouth. No creases in the forehead. No veins in the neck. If your mind starts to wander, rein it back in. Soften the breathing. Feel yourself at peace. There is absolutely no rush. I know sometimes after a tough workout, how many of us just want to throw ourselves down on the floor and just kind of stay there for a bit? You're doing it right now, so allow yourself to do that. If you feel good, then maybe wiggle fingertips, wiggling toes. Stretch the arms overhead. Make that feel good. Maybe reach one arm higher than the other, and then switch to the other side. And then bend the knees, feet flat on the floor. Gently roll over to your right, bringing that left hand down in front of the chest. Keep the eyes half shut. Feel free to stay here as long as you need to. Maybe press into that hand, keep the eyes half shut, and come into a tall seated position. Palms are facing down, or palms can be face up. Close your eyes. Check in on your breath, check in on your body. From here, you're gonna sweep the arms up, breathe in, palms meeting at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center with the head slightly bowed. Give thanks to yourself for making it to your mat, for doing what you can do today, and know and understand and appreciate that every day is different. Slowly open up your eyes. My name is Gail. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope I see you again, either on the mat or on our burn board. Take care, everyone. Thank you.